Hello everyone. I thought I'd make this video about some common uh, misconceptions about mental illness and negative stereotypes and connotations associated with it. Now, if you've ever watched the media, I'm sure you'll notice a trend. Usually if some big A-list celebrity actor, actress is discovered to have a mental illness, the media will downplay it as much as possible and do everything they can to shove it under the rug and not acknowledge it. Even if the person comes out about having the mental illness, the media still often tries to not acknowledge it because this person can't be crazy. They don't have mental illness. They're just they're a celebrity. Um, However, on the other side, if, say, a well-known criminal uh, guns down a place or robs a bank or, kills someone, and it turns out that they have a mental illness, suddenly the media can't stop associating them with the mental illness. Every time you bring that criminal up, it's always, oh yeah, he has a mental illness. That's why he gunned down all those people. It makes sense. It explains everything. That's why he did those things that he did, because he's a violent sociopath because he has mental illness. No, that is wrong. Mental illness is unbiased. Whether you're a good person or a bad person, you can still have mental illness. And whether you kill someone or not, the mental illness can contribute to that, but usually, uh, if if you are if you kill someone or homicidal, chances are you'd probably be homicidal even if you didn't have mental illness, because you're an evil person. Whereas someone else with the same mental illness cannot be not be homicidal, and be relatively a good person. Um, Now, if you've ever watched, like, say, a horror movie like Psycho, Norman Bates is supposedly has schizophrenia, dissociative identity disorder, and a variety of other illnesses, and apparently that makes him a crazy psychopathic killer. And a lot of fictional characters who have mental illness are portrayed as unsympathetic, scary, or it's meant for comedy, like look at this guy running around with his mental illness. Look at those crazy shenanigans he's going through, you know and I just that's not that's just wrong. Okay, most people with mental illness are not homicidal maniacs. I should know because I have mental illness and I'm not a homicidal maniac. I've never once killed anyone. I've never committed any crimes to speak of. And the thing is, most people, when they hear the word mental illness, they immediately think, psycho, or you need to be put in a padded cell or something, when that is not true. People with mental illness can be all around us. They can blend in and they can appear relatively normal most of the time. It's just that they have episodes of abnormalcy, in which they act out, or they freak out, or they act completely irrational, or just, uh, you know, not, crazy for a period of time. However long that period of time is, it varies from person to person, but generally, people with mental illness are not crazy all of the time. We have days where we feel relatively normal and it doesn't bother us. And then again, we have other days where it does bother us and sometimes we need to seek help. However, that does not mean that we become bloodthirsty psychopaths on our bad days. You know? And people just seem to not realize that. Like the label emotionally disturbed, okay? I myself am uh, legally emotionally disturbed. And I hate that word disturbed because again it associates you with, you know, like crazy person, you know. And when people found out that I had mental illness, they would shove me away and not want anything to do with me. They'd call me crazy and just want to isolate me because they thought I was just creepy or weird, and that's not the case at all. A lot of times someone with mental illness can be the nicest person you will ever meet, and they would make a great friend. Yeah, they have a few issues, and you've got to, and sometimes, it can be hard to deal with those issues, but they can't, we're nice people, too, and we have feelings. People with mental illness have feelings, and we aren't cold, calculating psychopaths or enraged psychopaths. And you see, people who have mental illness is the result of abuse, not the cause of abuse. Just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Okay? And, I mean, again, I've never committed a crime in my life. The because Even though I have mental illness, the worst thing that I've ever done is probably, well, the other day I was at the bank cashing a check, and I had a piece of paper, but I didn't have a pen, so I grabbed one of the pens off the desk, the little cup holders with the like dozen pens in them or so, and while I was grabbing the pen. I wrote it down, but I forgot to put the pen back, and I put it in my pocket by mistake. Didn't realize it. I came home, and I found it in my pocket. Yeah, I'm a pen stealer. Unless that's somehow the worst crime anyone could commit, then no, mental illness has not led me to commit any crimes, and I am sure that is the same for most people with mental illness. Unless, of course, for some reason, stealing pens is a serious crime. I mean, maybe I'm on America's Most Wanted at this very moment. Oh gosh, this guy, this horrible man, stealing our pens. Is no pen safe? When will his reign of terror end? The pen stealer, oh the humanity! How many more pens will he take from us? You know, this just... It's just that people tend to just um, associate mental illness with psychotic behavior, and that is not true. At least for me, that is. That's that's all. I just wanted to clear these things up. That's all. Bye.